Hey guys, so a couple things to catch you up on medically. I have a few different things, so I'm going to kind of split it up into a couple different videos. First off, I did not quit smoking, so you will see me smoking in these videos, unfortunately. If you're wondering why I'm wearing the pink robe, I kind of wear it as a smoker's jacket, or a smoker's coat, because I hate smelling like smoke. I wear it so that whenever I go inside, I can take it off and then I don't smell like smoke. I plan on quitting soon. The plan that I had to quit, that date did not work out. We had a stressful weekend that weekend, followed by a death in the family and some emotions going on with that, along with some health issues. Not really health issues, but issues stemming from my health issues. So going into my health issues, just to kind of recap, I have an appointment with the rheumatologist to go over the positive ANA marker, the lupus-like titer mark. So it's pretty much a lupus-like autoimmune disease. It's not lupus. It's not lupus. It's a lupus-like disease. I have an appointment with him beginning of March. I went ahead and sent a request via the My Chart through Norton. They have a lovely My Chart thing where you can request appointments and even set up appointments through established doctors, it's really lovely. I love Norton doctors. I love the whole setup and everything. I highly recommend it if you're in this area. Norton doctors, they know what they're doing. They know what they're talking about. They recognize FQT. They recognize a lot of things that a lot of people don't recognize. I love them. I requested to see him sooner than March. I quite frankly, I don't want to wait till March. Which I know it's kind of, it's not what I want, it's what they can do, but, it's just that's a long way away. That's over a month away, and that's something kind of, like I want to know. However, I was, another thing to talk about, I was reviewing, I got a notification by LabCorp. On LabCorp, I have a portal, patient portal, and where I get my lab results. For some reason, I don't know why, I don't know if it's backlogged or whatever, it takes forever to get lab results. There's sometimes where I would get lab results right away, and then there's sometimes where it would take months, years to get lab results. And I had a notification via email saying that I had new lab information. I'm like, that doesn't make sense. I've not had any labs done via LabCorp for a while, except for my gynecologist. So I thought, well, maybe that was her because I just went to her. It wasn't. Well, one of them was, but it actually wasn't the most recent one. All of a sudden, like, a bunch of labs popped up. The labs that I wanted a long time ago were there. I found one from 2015 whenever I saw Dr. Johnson at the Evergreen Clinic. Now, just a little recap, he is the original doctor I saw at the Evergreen Clinic. He is the one that got me into the Evergreen Clinic and got me turned on to the Evergreen Clinic. I really liked him, and unfortunately he moved to New York to take care of either his dad or his father-in-law, and unfortunately he the father-in-law passed away recently. But anyways, I found this lab from April 2015, and I remember this lab being done. It was for B vitamins and copper and just a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, he did the whole shebang, pretty much. And I remember him going over it with me. However, he did not mention one thing. My amnesia and blackouts were pretty bad at this time, but I would remember this. He tested my MTHFR gene, which is something that I've been wanting to have tested. But I had been requesting so many labs that I didn't want to push it, so I didn't request that, and he did that, and he did not tell me the results. I actually, there are two, from my understanding, I've not been able to look too much into this, because there's a lot of information, and it's a lot of jumbled information. I'm going to have to sit down and actually look through it, and decipher it, and all that good stuff. From my understanding, there's 2 mutations, and with either mutations, you can have 1 copy or 2. This says the result is I have the C677T single mutation. Now, there's the C677T mutation, and then there is the A1298C. Mutation. Now, it is saying with this C677T variant, 1 copy, it's not associated with the increased risk of hyperhomocysteemia, venous thrombosis, coronary heart disease, or any pregnancy loss, or any of the, because I looked into MTHFR, and there's a lot of issues due to, concerning pregnancy and the heart, and that scared me, because, I'm trying to get my body in check, so that we can start planning on having children soon, and that kind of scared me. This says, this single lab report that I have right here, just, you can see where that little stripe going down the page, yeah, that was where I was crying when I was trying to, look up information, this single lab report just says it's not associated with it, so, I need to speak with a doctor to learn more about this, because the doctor I was seeing that had this done, he did not go over this with me. There was one thing I did look up, and one thing was a gluten-free diet would help, and that was one thing Dr. Johnson was kind of pushing on me, but he didn't explain why, and that was one thing I kind of wish, because he put me on a certain diet, and I kind of wish he would have explained why he did, because it makes sense now why he put me on the diet that he did, because of the floxing and the MTHFR. It makes sense why he put me on the diet that he did. I believe once he got the MTHFR, and I believe he realized I was flox, but he didn't, sorry, it is really early in the morning. I just got up, took my sister to school. I've not had time to actually, prepare myself. I haven't even had coffee today. So, I'm wondering if he was kind of testing things out, seeing what worked. Unfortunately, I was unable to continue seeing him. So, that is that. I have requested to see my primary care physician to go over this, as well as I want to go over being put on phentermine for 2 reasons. I know people who are on it, and they have said that it helps them with fatigue without being overstimulated, and it helps him with weight loss. And a long time ago, I went through diet pills one by one, looked at the side effects, looked at everything in them, and phentermine was the best match for me. However, at the time, that was whenever I was experiencing the tachycardia and the all that stuff. So I'm hoping to be put on the phentermine, especially since I'm not experiencing any of those symptoms, and also before May, before I get this loop recorder out. That way, if the phentermine does cause any problems, we can go ahead and catch it. So I'm hoping that'll kind of, further his decision to go ahead and put me on it. I believe that will help with the fatigue that I experienced during the day. I found out it's not medication induced. I'm used to all the medication, and it's happening with or without the medication, and during times where the medication is no longer time-wise, it's no longer a factor in the cause of the fatigue. So, and then also I need documents. I need to type up a document for school, for the amnesia, for all that good stuff, and I'm hoping he can just look over it and sign it, so that I can get back to school soon. So hopefully I can get in with him and go over all with that. Hopefully I'll be back to school this summer. It's what I'm hoping. It's my goal. Now that my memory is starting to get better, it's gotten a lot better. So, and then I'll be seeing the rheumatologist soon, hopefully sooner than March. I sent in the message request to have a sooner appointment. I understand if they can't get me in sooner, but hopefully they can. And then I see pain management on the 2nd of February. Dr. Jones was nice enough. It took a while for him to get his messages, but he was nice enough to take care of me until that appointment on the 2nd. So hopefully they'll be able to take care of me starting on the 2nd, so I don't have to deal with any of that stuff. And I had some issues with the pharmacy. That'll be a whole nother video because that's a whole nother ballpark. So other than that, I'm feeling better now with medications. I'm able to do things. I'm able to do what I need to do, and it feels great. So another thing is trying to get this mass in my abdomen checked out and gotten rid of pretty much, so that I can work out and get my body in shape. So, and I'm trying to get my yoga trapeze hung. We tried using the I don't know if you can see it, the little bar that you hang up over your door, the chin-up bar. Yeah, these are old door frames, so they're like way too big for the chin-up bar. So yeah, can't do that. So I'm gonna have to find some nice sturdy anchors at Home Depot to hang up my trapeze, because I've had it for over almost 2 months and haven't been able to use it, and I think that would really help my back. So, but yeah, hopefully be getting in shape and quitting smoking. That is my number one priority goal, is to quit smoking, and hopefully that will be done soon. I think I'm just going to go ahead and go with the patches and start that, because obviously cold turkey is not going to happen, especially with Andrew still smoking, everybody around me still smoking. I smell it daily. I'm going to have the patches. It's just, I know they hurt, especially the higher doses, and I think that's what's been prolonging it, because I know they hurt, but I'm just gonna have to deal with it and suck it up. Maybe that'll make me not want it more, and I know that once I get past the first 24 hours, I can do it. So it's just first 24 hours of non-smoking, then I'll be good. So hopefully my next update, I'll have more information. I don't know if I updated, they did, whenever I went to my annual, they did a vaginal ultrasound and an abdominal ultrasound. They weren't able to see anything as far as the tumor mass thing in my abdomen goes. So that means, at least that clears that it's not anything ovarian or uterine or anything like that, but we weren't able to see anything. So that's another reason why I need to get in with Dr. Jones, so I can see what the next step is, where we need to go with this. Do I need another MRI? Do I need a CT scan? Do they want to go ahead and biopsy it, see what it is? Do they want to just go ahead, do an exploratory surgery, which, I don't want to go through another one of those. I'm definitely not going through fluid because they botched the first one. So, I'm going to go ahead and make my next video about the pharmacy, because that's lovely. So, y'all, hope y'all are well, and be well, stay well.